Pat brought it up, so clear it is. Are they a better, worse team without LaSean McCoy?
Well,
doesn't matter.
Let's go out to the desert and look at Vegas. You know how much the spread moved on Sunday for this Jets game when LaSean McCoy was released? Tariq, 0.0 points. Not a single dot moved with potentially Devin Singletary, a guy who's never touched a ball before in the NFL, starting over LaSean McCoy. Listen, I appreciate what LaSean McCoy did in Buffalo. LaSean McCoy at one point was arguably the best running back in the league. If you watch LaSean McCoy play last season, if you watched him play in the preseason, he's not what he used to be. And you can blame the offensive line last season, fine, but he's 31 years old. That cliff comes at 30 years old, and he fell off that cliff. 561 rushing yards is what he rushed for last season. How do you justify paying a man $6 million in a backfield with LaSean McCoy and a guy you drafted in the third round and TJ Yeldon?
So why did it take so long to make this decision?
So that's what I don't get. And
that's why I'm confused about it. You made the decision about a week before the start of the NFL season.
No, they must have wanted to keep him. They were looking for a reason to keep him, and he didn't.
But everything Duffy just said is absolutely right. Why would you still want to keep him and pay him that much money? And Frank Gore, and the fact that you're in a youth movement, and the fact that he's a very valuable asset to your offense.
So I have two theories on that. One, you had so many other holes in the team that you weren't going to release McCoy and force yourself to take a running back in the third round of the draft. They saw that a guy that they thought was the best running back fell to them. Okay, we'll take a chance. That makes McCoy expendable. Two, Brandon Beane, the general manager, is a guy who loves to make deals. For example, he traded a fifth-round pick last year, Wyatt Teller, an offensive lineman, for a fifth and a sixth rounder to Cleveland this year instead of releasing him, which 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it doesn't matter. It's an afterthought. I think Beane, and foolishly, thought that if he talked all summer about how great LaSean McCoy was and how he was going to be the starting running back, that some general manager was going to go, oh, well, we got to get LaSean McCoy. And it didn't happen because other teams had tape of LaSean McCoy.
What are we doing with general managers? They say one thing, then do another. Say one thing and do another. This happens with the Raiders. This happens with the Bills. This happens with the Giants. The Giants are in a situation similar to that where they're just like, we believe we got a top starting quarterback. Guess what? He ain't starting week one. And you took him with the 6th pick overall. So what are we to believe from general managers when they say one thing and then just before the start of the season, I'm sorry, we're in the youth movement.
I don't think they believe that they owe us anything. They simply, they have their own agenda.
We pay for the
Well, look, we
tickets.
got so we have opening day. We're in New York. Yeah, but that really.
Yeah, I know.
They've been selling. They've been selling out or coming close to it for decades.
I don't like that
of
meal
bad
anymore.
football teams.
Serve me another meal. All right.
So the line that didn't move has the Jets favored by 3 this week. What do you see?
I see the Jets defense. Greg Williams is over there, right?
Yeah, that totally sane guy who is able to keep a job everywhere he goes.
And your receiver core didn't get better, did it?
Oh, I think it did.
Against Greg Williams and his headhunters, we'll see what happens. I'm really concerned about that. Get the ball out of Allen's hands quickly. If they can do that, they have a great chance. I like Frazier defense versus the Jets offense. They've got some offensive line issues as well, do the Jets. I have the Jets winning, but a close one, probably 21-17.
Okay.
I'll give it 26-20 the Jets. I just think Darnold is farther along in his progressions than Allen is. I don't like having to play this game, which I think is so important to the Bills' first game, because my thing is that they've got to win 4 division games, and which makes the one in New York the real swing game in the division.
Listen,
I don't like picking against them, but I think I have to.
I don't feel great about the 3. I don't feel great about opening in New York. But, I mean, listen, Sam Darnold may be further along than Josh Allen is. It's up for debate. They both now had a full offseason in those offenses with the same. Actually, I mean, I would say Josh Allen is at an advantage because Sam Darnold had to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. He had a season under a system, and now he's under a whole new system. His head coach, Adam Gase, is legitimately insane, along with defensive coordinator Greg Williams, who's legitimately insane. The Jets are a tire fire right now. Their 3rd-round pick that they picked weeks ago was released. And not only was he released, he cleared waivers. Like, it is a special kind of scouting screw-up for you to draft a guy who made it through waiver claim of all 32 NFL teams that nobody else took. I'm not thrilled about the 3 points, but I think that the professionalism, and I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, of the Bills coaching staff and their game day preparation outweighs what's going on in New York. And I think the Bills win on Sunday. I'm going to give them a 24-17 win for the Bills.
Wait a minute. You, a couple of weeks ago, were all criticizing the head coach and his decision-making and game decisions. Yes. And you're telling me, in a close game, he's going to make the right game decision.
Compared to Adam Gase, you're talking about a guy in Adam Gase who Kenyon Drake in Miami was ready to be a breakout running back, and he took carries away from him for Frank Gore. The opposite the Bills just did, right? They released their veteran running back so they could give the young guy time to shine. I think that in this particular situation, this coaching staff is better than the other coaching
And it
Gase is
staff.
proves
not
you're
running the
flexible.
ball. Yeah. Adam Gase is not running the ball. Le'Veon Bell is. And last time I checked, Le'Veon Bell was pretty good with a year of rest.
I'm going to make one more prediction. You ready? Le'Veon Bell runs the ball fewer than 15 times on Sunday.
I won't take that bet.
I won't take it either. 'Cause
Okay,
if
good.
that happens, then the Bills will win.